So for instance, with zone versus zone and the continual growth of the game, as we're spectating and watching these battles come together, I think a lot of people have a little bit of irritation to the level of anger, with the way zone versus zone is going right now. And I think that's also something that needs to be addressed because, we went through a series of different styles, if you will. TVTs, simple zone versus zone. Now we're in melee. It rotated around a little bit, but I feel like TVT kind of just disappeared quickly. And the problem is, I wonder if I have the notes. If I still have the notes, I'm going to read this off to you here. Wouldn't you know it? I think I actually got rid of it. Here we go. So Zone 706 came into a melee, came out of the probationary where they play against, just one other. So they were 100.
Actually, I have a 706 base.
Oh, there you go. So you know it. So 123 days old. Playing against 1,528, 1,248, 1,418 days old zones. And the one thing that never sat well with me, and I think it's something that maybe needs a bigger discussion, is if you let's take the bigger number of all of them, and just for simple math, divide it by 365. That's 4 years and some change. If I, for 4 years, grinded away at building that base and spent, let's even say it's VIP 5 or under, that base will be bigger and stronger than somebody that would be VIP 10 in a new zone, just by simple math. The progression of the game has been spread out for the player that's in the old zone, right? So as a new thing has come out and they've stockpiled whatever they need, when the new thing comes out, they can blast through it without having to spend very much money, right? And that person in the new zone is stuck trying to build a base up as quick as possible to even think about combating. Right? Does that make sense? Yeah, no worries. Where did you drop out?
I was talking about the difference in the years there, and I was saying back when I was in 660, one of our first melees was against Zone 368, which is not that much different, but it's got about 2 years on 660. But they have a 5 billion power player, and our highest was 500 million.
Right. Yep. And see, what I was getting at was that when you have, hang on one second here, they're all chasing after something. I want to see what it is. I'm just doing a quick scan. I think a base ran away. Oh, there's a little skirmish going on that we didn't even know about. Look at that. So what I was getting at is the fact that if you have a base that's been in some of these older zones that have been around for 4 years, you build up to a point and then you reach an end, right? Spending or not, you're going to get to an end point. Then the game, as it does, it changes. New things come out. You stockpile these things, and next thing, that new thing is already done within a couple weeks, if not a month, without spending. You get into the new zone, and to even think about competing with anything, you have to then do what? Spend even more. But you're not going to get 12, 15, 20 players to spend from day one to the first melee VIP 10. You're going to get maybe one, if that. And
Yeah.
then you have a
Most
zone.
zones will average 1 or 2 tops.
Yeah, and then what are you going to do? You're going to
By
have
the first melee.
right, but then you're going to have a sea of shields and 3 other zones that are pissed off because now they're sitting, you know, scouring for somebody for a shield drop, basically, because everybody in the new zone is just meat that they can just devour.
Pretty much.
The new zone, the only thing they can go after is the farms.